All right, why you suck at following up? So if you're a sales professional or you're agency owners that trying to get leads and get clients from reaching out to other people, let me tell you in the next 5 minutes how we can turn those maybe I'll think about it into yeses with full conversion tracker that I created without have to feel lost and desperate. So my name is Andreas. For all of you that don't know me, I've been generating over $3 million in the past 6 years because of my outreach strategies, and I've been coaching a lot of salespeople and helping agency owners to scale their income to the next level. So if you want my template on the full conversion tracker, just drop me a comment pipeline and I will reach out to send a copy to you. Cool? So let's get into it. Why you suck at following up? A lot of people actually feel this way, and tell me if you feel this way. Drop me a comment, right? How many times during your prospecting that you feel, oh, I forgot to follow up with my prospect. Like, I even forget the prospect name yesterday, and I lost the prospect because they turned cold. Or sometimes you feel that I lost track who I follow up with in the past couple days or weeks, right? And this often happen when I just getting started in sales. Like, I never do my follow up, and it's very less that I do a lot of follow up system. But I know that actually more money, revenue, clients that you're getting is on the follow up, because here's the reason. Why does this happen, right? Are you missing any single step on the follow-up itself? There's simply no accountability for you to keep up with the progress to move the prospect to close. Because we are just too focusing on thinking like, oh, I gotta search and find the hottest one, right? The top 3% that they're ready to go. And that's where a lot of salespeople and agency owners, that they reach out to other companies or other people, they're just saying directly, drop the pitch directly on the outreach, right? And that's the wrong move actually, because you don't even know what they needs, what their pain points, what they qualify or not, right? So we gotta care more towards our prospect. And a lot of people who focusing on thinking like, oh, I gotta go search and find the top 3% that's ready to go. There's nothing wrong about it at all, but here's the thing. How about the 97% of people that you didn't follow up, that you didn't reach out, right? Those are a lot of leads, a lot of prospects that been lost before, right? And here's the biggest problem, because when you are following up with the top 3% without follow-up system, they're also turning cold. So 97% plus 3%, every 100% of the leads that you have turning cold without the right follow-up system, right? So what to do exactly? Maybe we need a better map to plan. And here's the thing. I always tell people to do these 3 things, right? When you're doing outreach, doing follow-up, you always have to remember about 3 things. What is the activity that you do? Are you consistent with your activity? What is the skill that you do? Are you good enough when you're following up, or just being too pitchy or too salesy that people ignoring you? Skill play important part in the follow-up system, in the outreach system, right? And how about the pipeline? What kind of tracker that you use to track all of your leads, moving them from cold to warm to hot and to become a client? So you need to track this prospecting triangle every day, every moment. So you will know if you're efficient with your outreach strategies, or maybe you have not yet. So I want to share with you how that you can use it, right? Again, if you want this template, just comment on the post and just say yes, pipeline, and I will send this to you. Okay? But if you want to create yourself, totally fine. You got the receipt from this video, right? So first thing first, there are a couple tabs that you can see below here. Cold outreach, book calls, pipeline follow-up, and activity tracker, right? So cold outreach, this is where actually you can see who that you are following up, because if you don't know the name, so the first one is the name, right? And then the CRM link. If you have a CRM like Go High Level or or HubSpot or any kind of CRM, that you can put the link there, so you know the link to that person name. And then what is the email, the phone number, the country, where's the source. And here's the most important part. When is the first contact date and next contact date? How that you can use this. So let's say I reach out to this person today, right? And then I want to reach out to the person again tomorrow. Then you put in the contact date as today. So let's say it's November 5th. And then tomorrow is November 6th. So I just put in like this, right? And you can put in if they read your message or not. And then when they reply to you. And then if they book a call with you or not, right? And you can put in the notes. If they're ghosting you, if you need more follow-up and everything, put in the notes there. And then the second thing is the book calls, right? If you get them to book calls, you still cannot just let them go, but you need to track the same thing. Track their name, where is the location, what is the timeline. If you are working internationally, you need to track their time zone as well. But if you're just working locally, you can just move on with the next one, right? That's totally fine. What is the result? So it can be also no-show, cancel, or maybe they're ghosting the appointment, or they are high potential but still not closed yet, need more follow-up, or they're even disqualified bad fit, right? Then you put in, if they're worth follow-up, put in the follow-up there, and then when is the follow-up date, and when should be the close date that you predicted, and put in the notes, right? The same thing. This is the book calls tab. And then this is one of the important, after they take the book calls, when that you want to follow up with them. So this notes is going to be continuation from the book calls. Everything else could be the same. So you can see all the tabs is moving them from cold outreach, and then they book a call, and then they following up with them. And then last one is the activity tracker. Like I mentioned, in the prospect triangle, activity is one of the biggest thing, right? If you can be consistent with your activity, so I put in the daily goal on top. If let's say, and you can adjust the screen color, if you want to make it 70 or 100 calls or 120 per day, and you can see this is like today's date or the date that actually per month that you can see. If the cost of the number is dropped below the goal, that you know you need to ramp it up. But if it's more than that, then you already know it's good, right? But you just need to track this every day. And when to do this actually is when you are doing your activity in the morning and at the end of your day. So you do this 2 times and you are tracking everything 2 times in a day. If you can do this correctly, then you will know how many calls you make, how many DM you make, how many connected ones, how many that you send email, how many you ask for the referral. And you do this diligently, I can guarantee your pipeline will be full, and you know who to follow up every day without have to hesitate, right? So this is the system that I have. This is the prospecting triangle system. If you want this, again, just drop me a comment pipeline, and I will send the format of this Google Sheet to you for you to copy, and you can just